talking, I don't sweat that. If they don't trust me either, I respect that. But she need down the ride, oh, I bet that. Ooh, I slide for my people, don't forget that. Don't forget that. Don't forget that. Ooh, I slide for my people, don't forget that. Don't forget that. Don't forget that. Ooh, I slide for my people, don't forget that.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. My name is JH. How y'all doing, Postal family? Is everybody good? Is everybody cool? Everybody clean? Are you crisp? Are you feeling irie today? Yes, indeed. Let's talk. But first, I make videos, then I get emails, and the emails will ask me about what's in the video. And I'm like, it's in the video. You just email me about that video and speak about it in a video. That means that you didn't watch the full video. So anyway, please, before you email me, just make sure you watch the whole video for the information. All right, cool. Nonetheless, we're gonna take a peek at this video, and this lady is going off. They brought it to the news, and they said, man, our mailman was kicking our packages, and they made a big thing about it. Then they reported it to the supervisor, and they were like, the mail people need to handle our mail more delicately. And so I'm gonna let you watch this video so you can see this mailman kicking their packages, and I want you to listen to what the lady had to say. Okay, Karen, we're gonna call her Karen. All right, y'all just take a look and let me know what you think.
People in one part of El Paso are livid tonight. Take a look at this here. They say they have caught their mail carrier on video disrespecting their packages and also destroying what's inside. Thanks for joining us here. I'm Liz Dewicki.
And I'm Robert Olguin. Now, on top of those claims, neighbors tell us the Postal Service has ignored their complaints for months.
Yeah, Jonathan Mejia went looking for answers with the Postal Service here. He is live in studio with more on their explanation for this situation. Jonathan?
Laura Jimenez has been documenting evidence against her mail carrier after she has grown frustrated of having her packages mishandled. Now, she's not the only one in the neighborhood that has had this issue. Others are afraid of retaliation of not receiving their packages these holidays, and they didn't want to talk to me on camera.
Oh my God. Is this guy for real? He just throws everything. Look, the boxes are completely busted open.
The issues have kind of been going on for months, possibly up to a year. We chalked it up to kind of a joke, like a angry mailman at first, but then it just kind of got obnoxious.
Laura Jimenez is one of the several neighbors that have grown frustrated with a USPS carrier in their Far East El Paso neighborhood, which is near Pebble Hills High School. They claim he's been mishandling their packages. Jimenez went to the post office on George Dieter and reported the carrier to the manager.
And that we didn't deserve to have service like that. We deserve to have mail delivered appropriately.
After voicing her frustrations and the problem still continuing, she reached out again. The manager told her it was best to email him instead of filing a complaint online.
And then he asked me to email the documentation that I had and the experience that I had yesterday afternoon to him directly, but I didn't receive a response that it was received.
Taking matters into her own hands, she confronted the carrier.
Yes, and I prefer they not be kicked all around. I mean,
I'm not kicking them around.
I videoed you kicking them around.
Show the video then. I didn't kick anything.
Okay.
He blatantly denied that he was mishandling our mail or packages, and that I told him he had it on video, and he said, go ahead, show the video.
We took residents' concerns to USPS. In a statement, they acknowledged they're investigating the carrier's actions and said, quote, we apologize to our customers for the actions seen in the video, which are clearly unacceptable behavior that does not reflect the efforts of the thousands of professional, dedicated carriers in our workforce. Residents can be assured we are taking all appropriate actions to resolve the issue.
I really just hope that the USPS takes action on this. It's not a personal vendetta, but we deserve to have service that's not negligent.
So, he was definitely kicking that damn thing down the road, wasn't he? No, he wasn't. Shut up, Karen. Like, The dude had some packages that fell out his hands. Yes, he could have bent down and picked them up. And they trying to blame the post office for damaging their stuff. You realize what your package is, and I hope the public watches this, okay? Because this is a public service announcement on behalf of my brothers and sisters that work at the Postal Service, okay? You worried about a mail carrier that had a package. It was, you know, a flimsy little package that he was sweeping with his foot, basically, okay? You think that was gonna damage your He could have definitely done it a little bit differently, but that's what you see. That's what you recorded. But now let me show you what actually happens to your packages. Take a look at this.
Can be particularly difficult to process by machine because they come in a wide variety of sizes and shapes. The automated package processing system is uniquely equipped to deal with this kind of mail. Packages are spread out as they move along a series of belts and rollers. As the packages enter the scanning and imaging tunnel, the machine reads their addresses. It determines the package dimensions and weight, checks for proper postage, and scans the barcode, updating the package's tracking information. The packages then travel along a conveyor before being kicked off into bins by destination.
So, here we go. Did you stick around to see that? Did you see that? Do you see those bundle sorters with your packages? You think that one person takes the mail, and when you mail it, you think that that one person carries your box and brings it to a truck driver in the back, and a truck driver carries that box inside his truck, and he drives it over to the plane, and the plane pilot and grabs that box, and he goes and flies it holding that box, and it gets over to the other side, and he hands it to a truck driver, and that truck driver gets it, and he goes to the plant, and he passes it off to a mail handler. Do you think that's what happens to your packages? Seriously, you know how many hands handle your packages? Seriously. Or how many machines? Forget the hands. Those machines, those bundle sorters, right? Just imagine that big box that you just saw. They're letting the mail, they're sorting the mail, okay? That's how all package sorting companies, they have the same exact setup. They just have different containers. The UPS, the FedEx, they all have that. Cool, boom. And it's sorting it, and they're falling into this big bin. Right? Your package just happened to be the first one to fall into that big bin. Then more and more and more just gets piled on top of it. Those boxes weigh anywhere, when they're fully loaded, can weigh almost 2,000 pounds. Okay? Full of mail, full of packages. Okay? So you think that that guy that was sweeping your little package down just so he can get it, probably because he had his hands full, was messed up, kicking it down the street. Think about what just happened to your package just to get to that mailman. And then let's not talk about the clerks, boy. The clerks play basketball with y'all. Hey, B32. I'ma stop. But y'all clerks already know what y'all do. Listen, so cut it out. All right, the news went beyond to try to expose my dog. I don't even know who this carrier was, but he was vexed. He's like, well, show me. Like, I wouldn't kick. They act like this dude took it and was trying to get on the 30-yard line, trying to get it through the field goal. That dude swept it with his foot. People exaggerate way too much, and people feel entirely too entitled. You want better service, you need the door-to-door glove service. And even in the door-to-door glove service, nobody's gonna take your little package and walk it to your door. Amazon don't even do that. They pile of stuff up and then they sort it later. Come on now, let's be realistic. People, come on, man. This is the type of stuff. And this is where, I'm hoping this video actually gets out to the public versus, to just the postal workers, because they need to know, Okay, because some reason their mind is cloudy and they feel so entitled and so privileged that that little $20 that they spent on shipping, that little package probably shipping maybe $4. You think you gonna pay a carrier $4 from both sides? A truck driver and the plane and another truck driver and a mail handler and a clerk with that little $4 package to hand come on, man. Come on, man. What is America? What's poppin', son? I can't get it, dog. This is too much that the news even covered that. Okay? That. Now, I get on it when the carriers be screwing up. But my dog didn't do anything wrong. My opinion. And they're like, we got thousands of other letter carriers that are professional and blah. Come on, really? Every carrier goes through their days. That man I didn't see nothing wrong with it. But what do I know? I'm just a guy on the internet. That's all I am, Well, tell me, what do you guys think? Do you think he did something wrong? After seeing the full process of what happens to a package? Just think about it. Even if you've never worked in a plant, you a clerk at a station or a carrier at a station, do you think they talking about, the packages is busted up? That's because your garbage thing, you got a big box like this and you got something like a candle inside of a big box and then it goes and it dumps into a big thingy and then some more stuff get on top of it and more stuff get on top of it and more stuff get on top of it and it crushes your box. The mail carrier did that. No, dummy, you did it. You didn't pack your item properly. Why you? This is JH. Stop picking on my postal brothers and sisters. You see me? I'm out.
Unexpected expenses stressing you out? Get the money you need now with Loans for Feds, a program designed specifically for federal employees. Bad credit is not a problem. Application is fast and easy with same-day approvals. Apply now.